Hey guys, my name is Bogdan Laban and this is my first video on this YouTube channel. So I'm pretty excited about it, and in this video I'm going to cover a really important topic that you should really pay attention to if you are running a coaching or consulting business. And in this video I'm going to um, walk you through literally the strategy of how you can productize yourself, create sales assets, create content, create necessary email sequences, create hiring video sales letter, and all of that stuff that can help you just by creating it once, that can help you literally skyrocket your business. And you will use all that asset, all that content, and all of that like way of you productizing your knowledge inside of your business, so you can literally have like five founders, have five decision makers inside of your business, because you're going to use content and actually leverage your knowledge. So you don't want to do everything manually. You actually want to have as much leverage as possible inside of your business. In this video I'm going to cover all of that, so it's going to be a little bit longer video. And no, this video is not going to be like typical how to productize yourself video, where I'm going to like talk about how you should create your course and like productize your knowledge. No, I'm actually going to cover every single step that you need to do in order to systemize your business and actually make it really easier for you to scale it. Right. So let's jump straight into the content. I'll be going to my computer right now, and I will be walking you through everything that you need to know. Convert Audience is going to be a huge project of mine, and I'll be putting a lot of effort inside of every video, because that's basically going to be my marketing strategy. I just want to provide as much value as possible. So let's jump straight into the video and not waste any more time. Have in mind that by productizing yourself, I'm not just saying that you should create a course or a program, and that's not what this video is about. Even though that is a good way of productizing yourself and your knowledge, in this video I'm mostly going to cover how productizing yourself for customer facing activities can make a massive difference for both you, your clients and you. So I'm going to show you how creating video content for your funnel, setting up email automation, and creating sales assets like your video sales letter, for example, can massively help your business. Before we start, let me quickly share my story and story behind Convert Audience, so you know that I have enough credibility. Over the last 12 months, I learned from the best consultant in the industry. I learned from Nick Kozmin, I learned from Sam Owens, from Serge Gattari, from Alex Becker, from all these smart people that are literally leaders in their niche, in their market. And the courses and programs that I watched were probably worth more than $20,000 in total. Over the last year, I have scaled 2 companies to six-figure run rates. I shut down my first company and changed the niche. 7 months ago, I started my second company, and we were helping coaches with their personal branding and content. And that company was growing at a really fast rate, and the only reason why once again we shut down that company is because I realized that content alone wasn't going to solve all the problems that coaches had. Okay, and this is really important. From call to call, people complained about the problems that we didn't have a solution for, so I got fed up seeing coaches with great potential not having the right systems and foundation for scaling their business. Okay, so from there, I realized that I could either keep working with them and keep earning a lot of money, or I could stop with everything and build the actual solution for their problem. So I had two options. I could either keep earning money, which especially in Eastern Europe, in Serbia, if you're earning a lot of money, you are literally like in top 1% with everything above $5,000 per month. So I could keep making money with a half solution that wasn't solving all the problems, or I could step back, actually go back in the trenches for the next 6 months and go back and build something much more valuable, build a much more valuable offer and company and team around all of that can actually solve every painful problem coaches and consultants have. So after 6 months of research, testing and iterating, we finally have a proven workflow that will take every coach with at least one case study or some results that can be leveraged to $50,000 in monthly recurring revenue or more. So my goal for the next 3 years is to help as many coaches and service-based business owners as possible. I want to bring the best talents to our company and over-deliver like crazy for every client. This is my first video on this YouTube channel, and my goal with this channel and with my company is to help as many people as possible. We are not working with people that are just starting out with their coaching or consulting businesses. So if you're just starting out, stick around, because it will be so worth it for you. And if you're making a lot of money, stick around our channel, because I'll be sharing a lot of value inside of the free content that I will be sharing. So we are not going to profit from like beginners and people that are just starting out, but I feel like it's my duty to help them out, at least start making some money and get some results that they can leverage later on if they decide to start working with us. However, let's go back to the topic of this video. So I'm creating this video about productizing and about creating sales assets and all of that stuff for certain genre of people. So let's see if this video is this video really for you. Okay, so this is for you if you want to scale your business beyond multiple 5 figures without having a burnout every single day. So this video is mostly going to help people that are working so hard but can't seem to break that like barrier that is that they are hitting every single month. Okay, so this is for you if you're running a coaching business and you want to massively increase your earning capacity. This is not necessarily for people that are just satisfied with $5,000 or $10,000 per month. Okay, so this is for you if you want to nurture your dream clients and start working them with any additional work, without any additional work. This is for you if you have realized that your business foundation is weak and you want to systemize certain parts of your company. This is for you if you actually want to scale your business to $50,000 plus in monthly recurring revenue in just a couple of months. So you're focused, you're hungry for results. Okay, this is really important, guys. If you're not hungry enough, you're not going to make it. At least you're not going to earn multiple 5 figures or multiple 6 figures per month. This is for you if you understand the importance of having the system in place and sales assets that are helping you convert people without having to talk with them. In 2023, you don't have to spend a lot of time with people on sales calls. You need content, you need assets. Content is literally the king in today's world and in today's business, and in today's society. Everything is spinning around content, about branding, about value that you are actually providing in your content. So this is for you if you want to reduce your workload and have more time to spend with your family, do meaningful activities, or work on more important things inside of your business. This is for you if you don't want to waste your time and energy on repeatable things inside of your business, including unnecessary communication and all of that like bullshit that is coming with running a coaching or consulting business. Guys, it's if you're running a coaching or consulting business, you're not necessarily obligated to constantly text to people, constantly answer to people. You have to build a system that will do that for you. It's really time consuming to do everything by yourself without actually productizing yourself. So this is for you if you want to learn how to create sales assets that are going to help you sell your program or services 24/7 without your effort. So let's jump straight into the actual content. So how to productize yourself and scale your coaching or consulting business. Okay, so no one seemed to talk about the importance of productizing yourself because a lot of people fail to understand how high leverage activity this is. Every single person has just 24 hours in the day. 8 of those 24 hours are spent on sleep, 2 on eating, and you get the point. Okay, you don't have a lot of time to waste. Days are going quickly, especially when you are wasting your time on a bunch of bullshit. Okay, that's why you need to take this information seriously and really try to understand how you can remove yourself from doing repeatable tasks over and over again. And this is really important, guys. You don't want to do repeatable tasks that can be systemized over and over again by yourself. That's so time consuming and you're literally wasting your time. You can scale your company that way. Let me explain what you need to do instead. First, you need to zoom out from your business and understand what tasks are you doing over and over again that can be systemized and replaced with a piece of content. Once you find out what components of your business can be replaced by an email campaign or a simple video, you will have the opportunity to save a lot of time and energy dealing with people and answering questions. Okay, no one is talking about this, although this single tip can save you a lot of time, help every prospect that enters your funnel, and make you appear as a professional. Let me show you some examples of where you can productize yourself so you can better understand how this can improve your business drastically. So if you don't understand what I'm talking about yet, I'm going to show you some examples of where you can actually productize yourself. So you can productize yourself by creating content for your funnel, by creating email sequences and systemizing your like email automation and email marketing. You can productize yourself by creating a dynamic video sales letter which is going to sell your services or your program 24/7. You can create videos for your onboarding process that can really help you and your clients. You can create content for repeatable activities in your service fulfillment, no matter if you're running a done with you or done for you business model. You can productize yourself, especially if you're a B2B space, by creating evergreen value video for outbound prospecting, because B2B coaches and consultants can leverage outbound prospecting, while for B2C coaches and consultants, it's really hard to find where their actual audience is. So we really try to focus on content and webinar conversion system for B2C coaches. You can productize yourself, save a lot of time by creating hiring video sales letter when you actually want to hire someone for your business. You can create training content for your employees and save yourself a lot of time by simply creating content around every task that they need to do. So these are not all the places where you can leverage yourself and your knowledge. However, I try to give you the most important places where you should use the power of content, automation, and prepared asset for your to your advantage. So let me show you how to productize yourself for each of these examples. Okay, first example is you can productize yourself by creating video content for your funnel. And this insight that I'm going to share with you can really increase your conversion rates. So some of you maybe already have content on your funnel that you film specifically for this purpose, but a lot of people seem not to understand this. So maybe you're already leveraging this, but I will still going to cover because this is really important, guys. And maybe you're leveraging it, but you're not using this correctly. So let me explain what I mean by this. The first page of on your funnel should be your homepage, right? And if you are leveraging our workflow, the whole point of your homepage is to make people opt in and watch your video sales letter. Even though your homepage is going to redirect people if they actually want to book straight away, or if they want to watch some more sales assets on your resources page, or go to your video sales letter, which is actually the whole point of your homepage. The actual whole point is for you to take their email and to actually make them opt in. Okay, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should probably wait a few days, and I will be releasing a full free training that will walk you through our workflow and show you how you can scale your coaching business beyond $50,000 in monthly recurring revenue. So stick around. The link to that video will be in description. I'm going to create like 2 to 4 hours free training video that is going to walk you through every single activity that you need on your own to scale your coaching business past $50,000 in monthly recurring revenue. So this is how your homepage should look like, and this is not like determined. You can like have a different design, but this is what really works well at the moment. So you'll have your homepage, and this is what I'm going to explain you how to create in this video. Okay, so considering that we want to make people give us their email addresses and go watch our video sales letter, we'll create a short video that explains what they are going to get if they opt in. So we want to embed a short video on our homepage that is going to literally explain what they are going to get if they watch our video sales letter or free training that they are going to get. By simply creating one video, people will have a much better understanding of what you are offering and how they can get access to free training or your lead magnet. If you're leveraging any lead magnet at the moment, you can do this same like short video explanation for your lead magnet that you're like talking about in your content. So if you're talking about your lead magnet and like if you're promoting some way of for them to opt in into your funnel, you want to create a single video on your homepage where you're going to explain them how what are the benefits of them opting in. So don't make it long and don't try to add any unimportant details here. The goal of this video is to make them opt in and watch your video sales letter or get access to your lead magnet. So if you're using a different strategy and you think that this won't work for you, you are wrong. I'm showing you this so you understand the concept behind productizing yourself. You don't have to use and create everything like we do. So you can use, you don't have to use with your sales letter at the moment until you build it, because it's a really valuable asset to have, but you can start by creating video for your any other lead magnet that you have. So it's just important that you understand the point behind it, and that's why I spent a lot of time explaining you this. So let me show you some more funnel pages that need a piece of content that will help your prospects. And now you understand the point of that video, okay? So you want to explain the benefits, what you're offering, how you're solving your problem, and also benefits of what they are going to get if they opt in, okay? So thank you page. Thank you page can look like this. After your clients book a call with you, they should be directed to your thank you page where they will have a chance to watch a short video of you explaining to them the next steps they should take, and also you want to get them excited about the call and get that first impression be good, okay? So next page is resources page, which also not a lot of people are leveraging, and this is really important. I'm going to talk about this in the future videos, but now the point is like productizing yourself. So your resource page is perfect example of how you can create videos one time and let them do a massive work for you and your business, okay? So you're going to create sales assets that are going to compound over time, and basically you create them once and they're going to bring you clients over the years, okay? Especially if they're good, and especially if you're using good strategy. So we help all of our clients build all of this, build the funnel, build the video sales letter, build the resources for, and like actually all the long form content that actually sells before the call. But yeah, I will be sharing a lot of insights, so you will be probably able to build create these sales assets on your own. These are going to be your sales assets where you can explain to people what problem you are solving, how you are solving it, and sell them on your core concept, okay? So you want to host them there, and it's a perfect example of how you can productize yourself. You don't want to only share value once they actually start working with you. You want to give away a lot of value for free, guys. Education is the best form of marketing. I think Steve Jobs said that. So next page that you can where you can productize yourself is webinar thank you page, okay? So I'll be creating a video around our webinar conversion strategy in the near future, because we actually leverage inside of Convert Audience, we actually help our clients leverage the power of webinars and the power of like sales assets, especially when they're live. So I will be sharing that in the future content. However, after people opted in for your webinar, you need to redirect them to the next to the thank you page where you are going to thank them and explain to them next steps. So this is the page where they are going to be redirected to once they actually opted in for your webinar. Hopefully you understand how you can productize yourself and make your funnel a high converting machine that will do a lot of heavy lifting for you. So you want to create these assets, guys, and you will create them once and they will do work for you for the next couple of years. Of course, you will still have to iterate them, change them a little bit, but you get the point. This is really powerful, and not a lot of coaches and consultants are leveraging this, which is actually said. So second example where you can productize yourself is you can create email sequences and set up your email automation. And just like for the videos on your funnel, you need to have a systemized way of communicating with prospects that opted in somewhere on your funnel. Email automation will be the backbone of your business, and it will allow you to scale your business while doing much less work. Okay, this is really important. Email sequences and automation will help you save a lot of time and energy. And the first thing that we need to do when creating email sequences is to figure out all the places where people should give you their email addresses. Okay, that is like obvious. So here are some of the places where that can happen. Okay, so they can give you of course there are going to be some more or less places where they can give you their email if you're like leveraging other strategy, but I'll give you just some examples. This all depends on how many lead magnets you have and all of that stuff. But they can opt in on your video sales opt-in page, which is our homepage. They can opt in on your lead magnet opt-in page, of course. They can give you their email once they book a call, which is obvious. They can give you their email, and they should give you their email once they opt in for your webinar. And yeah, this is a great example. They can give you their email once they want to join your free community or your paid community, which is basically a must-have. You need to have your audience, you need to own your audience, and you should be leveraging the power of community. And the great thing is that you can actually get their email in order for them to actually join the community. The reason why we need to figure out where people can opt in is really simple. We need to create a tailored sequence and custom experience for all prospects based on where they opted in. So once you figure out where people can opt in, you want to start using a CRM and create content that will automatically send sequences to people when they give you their email, okay? So once people opt in somewhere in your funnel, you want to use any email marketing like tool or software. I suggest you use Go High Level for funnels and for your email marketing and automations as well, but you can use like HubSpot or like any other CRM. And basically, once they opt in, you want to give them like a tailored sequence that will literally walk them through what you have to offer, how you're solving their problem, and at the end of the day, you want to pitch something. So create your before the call sequence first. Remind people of the call, let them know that they should watch your content, send them links, and try to make them spend as much time watching you as possible. So before the call, once they actually book, you want to send them the sequence like 24 hours before the call, 12 hours, 6 hours, 4 hours, like whatever it is before the call. And in that in that email sequence, you actually want to remind them for the call, you want to make them confirm the call, and you actually want to make them watch videos, especially if you are doing one call close. You want to make them watch your sales assets that are going to sell them on your concept and sell them on your solution before the call. Okay, create your introduction sequence for all the new prospects that opted in for your free training or lead magnet. So you want to introduce yourself, provide a ton of value, establish authority, and pitch them at the end of the sequence if they haven't booked a call until that point. Just like that, create a custom email sequence for every prospect based on where they gave you their email address. It's not that hard, and you don't have to overcomplicate that this part of the process. You just want to give them like logical, customized experience and walk them through like what you have to offer, and yeah, make it super valuable. So your email sequence can be similar, but they should be personalized. Also, once a prospect reviews your introduction sequence, don't send them another similar sequence if they opted in a different stage of your funnel. And this is important. You don't want to send them like similar sequences twice, because you don't want to introduce yourself twice and introduce what you have to sell and all of that stuff. By productizing yourself and taking your time to set up email automation, you will save a ton of energy and time, while your clients will be more than happy with what they experienced. So do you see how powerful this can be? Hopefully you'll see. The third example where you can productize yourself and actually help yourself systemize your business is by creating your dynamic video sales letter. And guys, this is so important. This step of the process can literally change your business and life forever. Okay, so your video sales letter is a perfect example of how one piece of content can have an absurd amount of impact on your business. Video sales letter is going to be the live salesman that is going to help you close a lot of clients if created the right way. Imagine a salesman that works 24/7. Powerful, right? Okay, so you will have literally a salesperson that is going to work 24/7 for you, and whenever someone opts in your funnel and actually want to watch your free training, they are going to be sold um, just by the amount of value you're going to provide inside of that video. Okay, and that is what I like the most about video sales letters. They are sales pitch. At the end of your video sales letter, you want to show them what you have to sell, but throughout this whole video sales letter, you are going to provide a huge amount of value to every prospect that watches that video. So it's really great way to sell your product or service, right? So the whole point of your video sales letter is to make it helpful, a long piece of content that will explain to your audience the entire process they need to go through in order to go from their current situation to their desired situation. So literally you want to map out the entire like every activity they need to go through in order to go from their current situation or current state to their desired state. Okay, so you want to establish authority, show them every activity that has to be done for them to see success with your strategy, and sell them on your core concept. And finally, at the end, you want to give them two options. Okay, so they will have option number one: do everything on their own, which is harder, slower, and more expensive. Or they will have option two, which is get results with your help, which is easier, faster, and cheaper. So you provide all of that value. You provide every activity they need to do in order to lose weight, scale business, get more sales calls, whatever you're coaching or consulting them on. You want to give them the whole process and basically give them two options: go do everything yourself, which is a lot harder, a lot slower, and a lot more expensive, or go start working with us, which is easier, faster, and cheaper. So by creating these sales assets once, you can use it as your lead magnet, and at the same time grow your audience by providing a huge amount of value to them, and and at the same time sell your solution. Okay, they will be thinking, what does his paid program or service look like if he's sharing this amount of value for free? Okay, so this is probably the highest return on investment activity that you can do for your business. And I have been in the program from Nick Osman, which is basically the goat for video sales letter and written salesmanship and all of that stuff. And he mentioned that when you're writing a video sales letter, that's basically like making $20,000 per hour activity. Okay, like you're literally going to be paid $20,000 for every hour you put in your video sales letter. If you have a great offer, and if you have a great mindset and all of that stuff, if you have a great understanding of market and all of that. But if you have everything figured out, writing your video sales letter is going to be amazing thing for your business. Okay, and we help our clients write video sales letter inside of our company, but with enough practice and just by writing and writing, you will be better and better, and after a while you will be really good at written salesmanship and in creating video sales letter overall. So productize yourself and stop handling objections and stupid arguments on the sales calls. And this is really important, guys. If you productize yourself and you have enough sales assets and enough content, you'll stop getting stupid objections on the calls. Okay, so create one valuable video around that objection and your life will be a lot easier. One video can literally save you from ton of stupid arguments and objections. The next example where you can productize yourself is you can film videos for your onboarding process. And this may sound obvious, but I'm going to explain you what you need to do because not that much coaches or consultants are leveraging this, and I don't know why, guys. I really don't know why, because it's not logical. You need to do this stuff. Okay, so creating content for your onboarding process that is helping your new clients start working with you in the best way possible is the perfect example of how productizing yourself can help you save a lot of time and energy. And not only that, but having a systemized onboarding process will get you a good first impression once your clients start working with you. Okay, so have in mind that their overall opinion is heavily influenced by first 3 days of working with you, and this is proven to be true, guys. First 3 days of your partnership are going to be the most important for their overall opinion about you. So that's why you must prepare all the necessary assets, information, and content before new clients even start working with you. Based on what you are selling, you want to make sure that your new clients understand what they are going to get in the next 1 day, 2 days, or 7 days after starting to work with you. Okay. So once they sign a contract and pay the invoice, you should give them the access to your onboarding funnel, which is also something that I'm going to show you in the future, where you're going to take them throughout the whole process of working with you. Okay, so you can also send them an email sequence with the necessary information that they need to understand before they start working with you, instead of a funnel, but you still want to have like video content for each step of the process. So all of this is going to be created once, and you can use it for every new client in the future. So yes, you'll probably have to change and iterate some things, but my point is that you can save a lot of time and energy going back and forth with your clients by simply creating content and productizing your knowledge, your brain, one single time. Okay, so imagine having to explain every single feature and the whole mechanism to your client on the call or through messages over and over again. So that would be painful, and if you're doing this, you won't be able to grow your business. It's just not possible. You don't have enough leverage inside of your business to be able to scale it. So be professional and make sure that your clients are getting the best experience. Okay, the next example where you can prioritize yourself is you can create content for repeatable activities in your service fulfillment. And this is really important, guys. Another great way of prioritizing yourself is by creating video content around repeatable parts of your service delivery. Like I said, for the whole business in general, you want to zoom out and see what is repeatable and what can be systemized by simple creating content or email sequences or any asset in general. You want to do that as well with your service delivery. So no matter if you have a done for you or done with you business model, you will still have the chance to implement this inside of your business. So start by identifying the parts of your service fulfillment process that are consistent and repeatable across multiple clients. These activities could be specific strategies, techniques, or processes that you frequently do to achieve the desired outcomes for your clients. So you should create engaging and informative content that walks your audience through each repeatable activity. Consider using screen recordings, demonstrations, or slides to visually showcase the process. Here is an example of how you can use content in your service delivery. So let's say you are coaching salespeople and your goal is to help them increase their closing rate by 15% in 30 days. This is just an example, guys. Let's say that filming sales calls and rewatching them in order to get feedback is an important part of your client success. You know that, okay? And you mention it multiple times, and they understand that concept concept behind it. Okay. However, maybe they don't know how to record sales calls in the most efficient way without wasting too much time, or they have any other problem. Okay, and this is just an example. It doesn't have to be like this obvious, but they have some problems. You can jump on a call with them, share your screen, and personally explain to them what to do and how to do it in just a couple of minutes, right? Just a couple of minutes, who cares? But a couple of minutes for that, a couple of minutes for another repeatable activity, and your day is gone. Especially if you are working with multiple clients, you need to understand the power and the importance of your time, guys. You need to systemize everything that you can, so you don't waste your time. You have much more important activities in your life than repeating yourself over and over again. Instead, you can simply create a 5-minute video going over that topic and send it to every client in the future that has the same problem. And you should do that for every activity. So it's pretty simple. You just hopefully you're understanding the concept behind all of this, because if you start doing this right now, in 10 days you'll have like business that can't even be compared to the current state of your business. So the next example is you can productize yourself by creating an evergreen value video for outbound prospecting. So this is specifically for B2B coaches and consultants. You want to build your growth team, you want to hire VAs that will do outbound prospecting because it's too powerful to avoid. We don't recommend you leveraging paid ads, but we do recommend doing outbound prospecting, and that's what we are helping our B2B coaches and consultants in that we are working with. Yeah, we are helping them with outbound prospecting. So outbound prospecting shouldn't be your main focus for lead generation. You should know that. You should remove yourself from that position and hire the appointment setter or the whole growth team that is going to constantly bring you meetings. So if you keep doing cold outreach yourself, you're not going to scale your business, and you're certainly not going to like the process. Doing cold outreach is probably the worst thing you can do, especially if you are not getting answers and not getting like results that you want to get. So creating content and growing an audience should be your primary focus for your client acquisition. And the whole point of our content strategy is for you to have a high leverage inside of your business. Our company should be called like high leverage consulting or high leverage coaching, because we are really giving you the best systems where you can actually scale your business without that much effort. But that's not important. The main component of your outbound prospecting campaigns, once you actually start them and so you actually find your channel, start conversations, hire your VAs, grow team. So the main component after all of that for your outbound prospecting campaigns will be evergreen value video that you're going to send to each prospect that is interested in what you have to sell. So in order to make them want to and make them interested in what you have to sell, you need to ask them if they want like a personalized value video where you're going to walk them through how you can help them. Okay, this one single insights will help you get better response rates, many more scheduled meetings, and much more people interested in your solution. When you or your appointment setter is sending cold outreach, no matter what is the platform, you need to give your prospect a reason to talk with you and consider your service or program valuable enough for them to schedule a call. Okay, so in order to make them interested in what you're offering, you want to send them a personalized video where you're going to explain to them how they can get to their desired situation faster with your program or services. So considering that your program or services are always the same if you're a coach or consultant, of course, you should create one evergreen video that your appointment center or a growth specialist will send to each prospect that is interested in learning more about your offer. Okay, and this is really important part, and I will be covering this in entire video in the future. But yeah, leveraging Loom like value, personalized VSLs in your outbound prospecting is the key. Okay, so that video is going to do a lot of heavy lifting for you and your outbound prospecting campaigns. So here is what you should cover in that video. Just a quick brief overview. You should introduce yourself, and you need to sell yourself in this video. This is really important. They're not going to jump on a call with complete stranger that doesn't look right or doesn't sound right. You need to sell yourself in this video. You need to show them some case studies, like social proof. It's really important. You need to tell them who you are helping, tell them how you are solving their specific problem, and make a call to action at the end of the video and at in the middle of the video, somewhere in the middle. Okay, so creating this video once and iterating it over time will be a high leverage activity that can really help you scale your business and get much better results with your outbound prospecting campaigns. So the whole point why I showed you this example and how creating one single video can actually give you so much benefits in your outbound prospecting and like in your business overall. So hopefully you understand the power of content and actually productizing yourself. I said that for like 100 times in this video, but yeah, the next example where you can productize yourself is you can leverage hiring video sales letters. And once you actually watch a couple of my videos, you will see why you need those, because you will need to hire video editors, you will need to hire appointment setters. If you're a B2B coach or consultant, you will need to hire community managers, someone that will build you a funnel and all of that stuff if you actually don't start working with us, because we do offer a done for you solution for you. But if you actually want to, if you're on a budget and you actually want to hire some labor yourself, this will be really important for you. And once again, I'm going to cover how simply productizing yourself can really help you. So if you're if you're taking your business seriously and you're really willing to take it to the next level, you will need to hire people that are going to help you do that. Okay. Having a one-man business can be profitable, and your profit margins are going to be huge. That's the truth. However, you're not going to become wealthy on your own. There is no way you are going to become wealthy on your own. Of course, there are some like examples of people earning a lot of money in one man business, but you're going to create wealth most of the time by having a great team, talented team that believes in your solution and all of that stuff. So you need a team, you need people that are as obsessed with your success as you are, and you will do that if you will have that team if you actually pay them well, if you are a great leader, if you are motivating them and all of that stuff. I can cover that in the future videos, but that's not the point. So I hope you understand that having 40% of $100,000 is more than having 90% of $40,000 per month. So having 40% margins can be much better for you than having 90% margins if your overall earnings are lower. Okay, so why not increase your earnings and make enough money for everyone, for your team members, for yourself, and everyone is happy, your clients are happy because you can actually provide them better results and all of that stuff. So in order to do that, you need to hire people and remove yourself from doing certain things inside your business. I already mentioned that you shouldn't do cold outreach on your own. You also shouldn't be editing content on your own. You also shouldn't be managing your community on your own. You also shouldn't be creating a funnel on your own. Guys, you can't make seven-figure business by doing $3 per hour activities. Okay, so I guess you get the point. Considering that I'm currently talking about productizing yourself, I will show you the most effective way to hire amazing people for certain tasks inside of your business. You can start by creating a simple job post inside of a Facebook group, a community of experts, Upwork, or any other hiring platform. You will create one job post for that role and use it across all platforms. Don't be scared to post it everywhere, and don't think about the quality of people that are going to be interested. You don't care about that. You just want to write a good job post for any position that you're looking for. Okay, so a lot of people will be interested in working with you, for you, especially if the opportunity and salary is good for them. So choose 10 to 20 best candidates and give them link to your hiring video sales letter. And this video sales letter is literally going to be the same as your actual video sales letter for your clients and all the prospects, but you actually want to sell them on the opportunity to work with you. You actually want to make them motivated to actually fill out the form and actually show up on a call with you later. So you want to be a great leader. You want to make them motivated and make them feel like your company is the company where they can grow as people and where they can help you out, and you're going to help them out as well. So your hiring video sales letter should be in the same format as the video sales letter that you created before. You want to show them what activities they need to do for that role, the opportunity they will have, what are your expectations, and what are the requirements. Okay, so your hiring video sales letter and application form that you're going to create is going to nurture every single candidate that receives the link. So out from those 10 to 20 people that were interested in working with you, that were actually good, 5 will write good answers on the job application form. So natural selection will do its thing. Okay, so by creating one job post, one hiring video sales letter, and by creating a questionnaire for the candidates, you saved yourself a lot of time and a lot of energy. So once again, you can see the power of creating assets, creating content for one single time, and you can literally nurture 50 people by spending one day on creating these assets. So instead, you would have to jump on a call with all 20 prospects that you liked at the beginning, talk with them, figure out who is a great fit, and waste a bunch of time. So once again, do you see how productizing yourself can help you get things done quickly and more efficiently? Hopefully you do. So if you understood this concept, you will be running lapses over your competition. You will understand the power and the leverage behind creating content and assets, which will make it really hard for you to fail to make a lot of money. Simple as that. So, the last example of productizing yourself that I will give you in this video is using content for training and education of your team members. So, you can use content and you can productize yourself for training your employees. So, once we actually hired your employees, you want to use the power of content and actually train them. So considering that I explained to you how you can productize yourself and hire people much easier for certain roles with the hiring video sales letter, now I want to explain to you how to train them properly and get the best results possible from them, okay? So you want to think of your team members as replication of you. They need to understand how your business operates, what are the goals, what are the priorities, and what should be done on the daily basis so you can see the growth. Okay? So don't be afraid to share information with your team members. If you're scared and you can't trust them, you won't be able to grow your business. So give them all the information, guys. If they do something wrong, just fire them. Who cares? So once someone joins your company and you want to remove yourself from a certain position, you should make sure that they are ready to replace you. So let's say you eventually want to remove yourself from sales. Let's use sales again, okay? In order to do that, you first need to find great salespeople that preferably believe in your solution and services. So this is important. You can find those people in your audience or in your community. For like cheaper activities like video editing and appointment setters and all of that stuff, you don't have to find people that actually know about you and actually believe in your solution. But for things like sales and getting a good salesperson in your company and like decision makers, you need to find someone that actually already believes in your solution, that is part of your community, or preferably even bought your program or services. In order to do that, you first need to find great salespeople that preferably believe in your solution and services. You can find those people in your audience or in your community. So leverage the hiring video sales letter and find a few good prospects that seem to be a good fit for you. Okay, we already covered that. Before they have a chance to apply for that position, you need to create content covering every single thing they need to know about that position. So you want to create a video and give them a document with all possible objections and questions that that prospects may have. You want to explain them how to track the calls, show up rates, how to check show up rates, how to act when people want a payment plan, and all other possibilities that may occur. I don't know, I'm not a sales expert, but every single thing that they need to know in order to have like high closing rates. Okay, so you should basically create a mini course for them. Like literally, you want to create course for every single employee that joins your company. Let them go through every piece of content and let the natural selection do its thing. So you have 5 prospects. Every single one of them should go through your course, and you should let them all work for you for some period of time. So give every prospect a testing period of 14 days and see who is the best performing salesperson. Hire that guy or girl and remove yourself from that position. And congrats, you are successfully moving toward complete freedom. So you now know all the tips and all the nuggets that you should use for productizing yourself, and all of this stuff is high leverage activities, and if you're not using this, you're just choosing to fail. Okay, and I said that if you don't apply these techniques, you're just choosing not to grow your coaching or consulting business. It's your choice, guys. You need to do activities that are high leveraged. By creating content and assets around every single repeatable thing inside of your business, you're going to see amazing returns after some time. People will realize that you're a great founder. They will understand every step of the process, and their overall experience will be much better. Okay, so have in mind that I will be publishing the entire training video for free, where I will walk you through the proven workflow for coaching and consulting business that you can leverage to scale past $50,000 per month. So maybe it's already up, because I don't know when I will publishing this video. But if not, it will be up in a couple of days. You can find it on Convert Audience website, convertedaudience.com, or I will leave a link in the description. So you can also book a call with me and my team by clicking the link in the description. We can help you scale your coaching and consulting business and start getting your dream clients after only 30 days. And we are going to help you scale your coaching and consulting business past 50,000 or more in monthly recurring revenue in just 3 to 6 months with our proven workflow. And yeah, we are going to walk you through the entire workflow for free in the actual training video that I'm going to release, or that is already released. So guys, that's it for this video. It's a little bit longer piece of content, so you probably learned a lot. I never knew that it's this hard to actually put out content. I really tried my best to create this presentation. So yeah, see you in the next video. I'm going to drop a lot of bangers in the future as well. So yeah, book a call or check the link in the description. And yeah, see you again.